So how was that first night out there, Friday night?
It was fun. A lot of energy out there, moving kind of fast, but I was just happy to be out there.
Coach said he thought maybe you were pressing a little bit in your first game action. Did you feel like that?
Right, I really didn't know what to expect, but it was good for me to get the feel to be out there.
Coach said you're going to play in this fourth preseason game a little bit. Do you think that's a good idea, especially for you, since you haven't played much at this preseason?
Right, I think it's a good idea. Um, Give me some extra reps because, like you said, I haven't played in the first two preseason games, so and I want to play too. So I'm excited, to see how much I play, but I'm just excited to be out there.
How much catching up? What do you have to catch up on most?
Um, Catch up on most. I have to say that's a good question. Just the rhythm of the game, just getting involved, and me and Robert being on the same page.
Do you feel that's something that can come before week one? It's only, whatever, 10 days away.
Yes, I think we're gonna do great. I think we're gonna be fantastic. We just gotta keep working, coming to practice, and believing in ourselves and the team and the organization.
It looked like now during the telecast, a CBS sideline announcer said that you and Terrell looked like you were having some kind of words on the sideline. Is that what happened with that?
We just been brothers, just going over stuff, in the heat of the game. Sometimes frustrating, especially when you're, not doing so good, we're losing. We just, discussed and talked it over. We weren't yelling or arguing at each other. We was just talking, just, being brothers.
What did you learn out there about this game that night?
I learned that you got to have a lot of patience and, you got to do all the little details right.
Did it feel rusty coming back from missing those couple of weeks?
No, I didn't feel rushed. I felt fast. It's just like, you got to do small details right, and you got to know what to do at the right time, and you got to know a lot as a receiver.
When you say that patience and attention to detail, what happens if you're not patient? What happens if you don't pay attention to the details?
You can get frustrated, then you might miss, if they're in the coverage that you need to do something else, and you might miss what you need to do, your assignment. So, you got to make sure you see everything.
Did you think you were going to have a chance to make that catch on that deep ball, and then did you get tangled up with the guy? Or
Right, practice, went through it, the 3 days we were up there, prepped for it, but, they're in a different coverage than what we thought they were going to be in, I think, and it's just, the way the game goes, they make good plays on defense, we make good plays on offense. It's just the way the game is.
What about even something little like losing your shoe out there? Uh, what, you know, did that throw you off for a second or anything like that?
It did, it was a great route. No, but got to get some better shoes, we're on some soft grass and running too fast.
Corey, when you were at Baylor, were you like the star of the show? And if so, how do you adjust to sharing that spotlight?
You just got to be patient, and it's not about being a spotlight. It's about winning as a team, and I'm gonna do whatever I can to help this team win.
I have a bit of a sidebar question here. Jim Brown, who is still a special assistant with the Browns, has come out in support of Colin Kaepernick using his position to have a voice for a social issue. Jim Brown, again, still associated with the Browns. How do you feel? Do you have a thought about Colin Kaepernick and what he's doing, and whether or not it's the right place to use a position on a football team to make a social issue?
I haven't looked into that too much, and what he did, that's his opinion, and he thinks that's the right way. I haven't looked into it, so I really don't know what to tell you.
Hey, Corey. One of the local high school teams canceled a game because of sports hazing. Do you have any opinion, or do you think it's just blown out of proportion?
It depends what type of hazing. You know, sometimes guys can take it too far, and you know it can go that route, and sometimes you got to pay your dues. So it depends how far they take it.
On the game the other day, were the defensive backs faster, quicker than what you're used to?
Wouldn't say that. Smarter, you know.
And how does that play out? Is there smarter just to, like, you're surprised that they can read some of what you're doing?
Kinda, and I guess like the good ones or the great ones, they study a lot, so they know, you know, a lot more than a corner in college would know, you know.